Hey, what's up?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well, doing well.
Thanks for coming on.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate you.
Yep. Welcome to episode number 138 of the Blitzstick. I'm here with 2026 NFL draft prospect Alexander Wilson from Fort Valley State, and I'm excited to have him on to share his story of how he got to where he is today and much more. So, welcome.
Thank you for having me. I'm very thankful.
Uh, how did your recruiting process go at the start of your football journey?
My recruiting process was very, very up and down. I didn't really have a lot of experience coming into high school. I kind of got started kind of late. And so once I got my opportunity at Alatoona High School, they made sure to put me in the right position to make sure I got enough looks when it came time. I graduated in 2020 around COVID, so it was a rough time getting looks just because a lot was going on in the world. And just a lot of confusion. But I was thankful to end up in Wingate University where they gave me an opportunity to continue my dream.
How did you finalize the school that you wanted to go?
It was really just a lot of support. I talked to my family, I talked to the people around me, and I spoke with God as well. And I really went where I felt was best for me and my situation, my family as well. And so, also the support and love that they gave me. The coaches came out and saw me at my school and showed a lot of interest and put time in and really spoke to me in the time when I needed it. And so it made the right. I felt like I made the right choice for all of us once I chose and went to Wingate at the time that I did.
What is a typical day like for you on game days?
On game days, I really try and make sure I stay in my routine. I try not to do anything out of the ordinary. Try and make sure that I wake up, dress my bread, brush my teeth, pray, make sure I stay in the right mindset of staying focused and getting the job done when it comes to game day. I'm real excited, but I try to keep my emotions very under control. So once it's time to perform, I'm able to think clearly and I'm level headed.
Who in your family do you look up to and why?
My mom, of course, she did a lot in my upcoming years. My brother as well, and my sister. Really, my whole family. I look up to them. It doesn't matter the age. We all lean on each other and depend on each other in different situations, and they've all been there for me in times when I needed them. So I look up to all of them and give kudos to them when they need it because they've all showed me times when I need them, they'll come through for me.
What makes you a unique player on the football field?
I believe my mindset as well as my God given ability, and I believe just my knowledge of the game really can set me apart, along with my blessings and my ability to be able to be strong and fast and physical, all at the same time while being smart and tenacious in what I'm doing and efficient. And so I believe all that put together really puts me apart from the rest because I'm able to do a lot with what I'm given and take that along with my work ethic. I believe it just pushes me every single day.
What has been your favorite football memory so far at Fort Valley State and high school?
My favorite Fort Valley memory, I think, had to be when we played Albany State. Even though we didn't win the game, the atmosphere there was just unbelievable. I played in a lot of fantastic football games. I'm very thankful for that. But just the atmosphere there was something to remember. And thinking back to Allison, it's not very hard to think. Just the state championship game we played at Harrison. Unfortunately, we lost that game as well. But the atmosphere there, playing at Georgia State was something to remember. I remember being there with all my brothers and just enjoying the time and really fighting hard, and we built bonds not just on that day, but just throughout just a long journey of a season and having that type of game with your guys out there. It was raining, it was cold, just trying to fight together, man. That was a good time.
What current or former NFL player do you compare your game to?
If I could compare my game to anybody, I would compare my game. That's a good question. I would compare my game a little bit of Alvin Kamara and Derrick Henry of Knicks. The aggressiveness of Derrick Henry, but the finesse of Alvin Kamara. I believe I have the agility as well as the physicality that the running back position needs. And I try not to be like anybody. I try and make sure that, I play to my instincts and to the way my coaches would like for me to fit in the offense. But, if I could compare myself to two people, I feel like I'm a good mix of those two.
How many hours a day do you take the time to study film?
Every single day. I wouldn't say I specifically watch film that pertains to my team, but I would watch some type of football at least two hours out of the day. Every single day I'm watching some type of football. But in terms of getting specific football film that pertains to Fort Valley, I'd say every single day I wouldn't do that, but probably 3 days out of the week I do.
What do you like to do in your free time?
In my free time, I like to sleep. I like to eat. I like to read the Bible. I like to write. I like to work out. I like to do things that are productive. So I like to clean. I like to make sure my stuff is in order, do homework, be productive with my time. I try and make sure that what I'm doing is very intentional. And so what I'm doing is on a regimen. I do this at this time. I eat. I sleep at this time. I go brush my teeth. I go take a shower at this time. It's very regimented in what I do. So I take pride in making sure that my free time is accounted for.
What is your plan for this upcoming football season and for the future?
You said, what is my mindset?
Your plan for this upcoming season.
Oh, my plan. My plan for this upcoming season really is to really fit in the offense the best way I can for this new coaching staff. I'm really confident in what they're trying to implement here at Fort Valley State, as well as, my individual goals of trying to be the best running back in the conference as well as an All-American. But just really focusing on winning one game at a time, one practice at a time, one day at a time, really improving every single day and not getting too ahead of ourselves. But obviously the big goals and the small goals that lead us up to the big goals is what keeps us going every single day.
Thanks for taking the time out of your day to come on and talk to me. And I wish you nothing but the best of luck. And I'll definitely stay in touch with you.
Absolutely. I appreciate you. It's been a blessing talking to you. And I thank you for having me here. Thank you so much.
Yep, no problem. Have a good day.
You too.
Thanks.